Hello viewers, if your child is aged between 4 to 17 years old, your child can come to the UK as a child student visa. And as a parent of a child student, you can come to the UK and you'll get visa for 12 months, which you can extend for further 12 months if your child continue to study in the UK. I'm going to speak today about child student visa. If you have any question, please feel free to make a comment on my live video and I'll give your answer in the meantime. Enjoy the show. So child student visa. Most of the people know about Tier 4 student visa, which is basically if someone is over 18. But if someone is under 18 years old and over 4 years old, the child can come to the UK, which category is child student visa. The requirement is almost same as Tier 4 student visa, but one of the most important advantage of child student visa is you as a parent of a child student, you can come to the UK as a parent of child student. And more importantly, if you have any dependent, for example, if you have any second child, you can also bring them to the UK. So this is the most important advantage of child student visa. So I'll give you some basic information, but obviously if you want to send your child, it will be very wise to discuss with a British Council or a solicitor. These people can provide you correct information. Alternatively, you can do some research by yourself and you'll get all the information from Home Office website. The requirement is 3 mandatory requirements what a child have to satisfy to come to the UK on a student visa. The first one is the child must be age requirement must be over 4 years old and under 17 years old. So any age between 4 to 17 years old. The second requirement is the child have an unconditional offer placed on a course at an independent schools. So the child must be an offer from an independent school. Now there are a lot of independent school in the UK. I'll show you in a minute the list of independent school and colleges. So if you pay the tuition fee to the college or to this independent school, they will give you an offer letter or CAS letter. And this will be an unconditional offer letter from an independent school. And if you apply to the Home Office with that CAS letter with other supporting document, your child should get a visa. So the first is an offer from an independent school. I'll show you in a minute the details the details independent list of independent school and list of sponsor license from the Home Office website. Those schools and colleges can invite a child student to come to the UK. The third requirement is you must have money to pay your tuition fee and the maintenance cost. So if you pay the tuition fee for the first year, you don't need to show the any money for course fee, but you must have money to maintain yourself. Normally, most of the independent school have their own boarding. So if you come to the boarding school, if you pay the boarding fee for the whole year, then you don't need to show any maintenance. But if you don't pay the fee for the boarding, then obviously you must have that amount of money, which is normally is around £1,000 or £1,200 per month, which is your cost just for child. And the last final requirement for child student visa is a consent from your parents or guardian to study in the UK. if any child satisfies this requirement, and any child can come to the UK, and the child can stay up to 6 years. Because I'm talking about child student visa. If the child is between 4 to 17 years old, a child can come to the UK on a student visa. And as a parent of a child student, their parent can also come to the UK. So this is the most important advantages. Generally, Tier 4 students cannot bring their parents to come to the UK. If any Tier 4 student do master's course, then they can bring their spouse or their children as if they are dependent. But as a minor child, if minor child come to the study in the UK, their parent also can come to the UK as a parent of child student visa. Generally, the parent will get 12-month visa on initially, and they can extend it further 12 months if their child is continue to study in UK independent school. So first things, what you have to do is to find an independent school and make an application to the independent school or college to get a CAS letter or offer letter. I show you the list of independent school which is updated 2 days before. So this is the register of student sponsor. There are around more than 1,000 list of independent college school. You can go to their website, check details, their requirement, tuition fee, and the other requirement, English language requirement. Some of the school, they don't need any English language requirement. The colleges and the school is around the whole UK: Birmingham, Manchester, Bedford, London. Most of the school and colleges are outside the London, because London is expensive. However, lots of colleges in London. So even if any student want to come to the UK, what they have to do, their parents should look at first go to that independent school. There are plenty of independent school and colleges to offer courses for child student. So so first you have to contact with that college or university, college or school, and then pay their tuition fee. And once you pay the tuition fee, they will offer you a CAS letter. This is the first stage what you have to do, and obviously you have to keep enough maintenance in your bank account for your child. Obviously, child is a minor, so he doesn't have money own. So what you have to, you can open a joint bank account in your home country in the name of your child, and then you can put the money for maintenance in a joint bank account. And then when you will submit the visa application, you need to provide a bank statement which must not be older than 3 months, 28 days. You must keep this money in your bank account. Then you also you'll be required to provide the relationship with your child. So you can provide your birth certificate. So if you can provide all this information with the application, that will be sufficient to prove the maintenance. So normally this is the register of child student sponsor. You can this list is updated almost every 2-3 months. This is the latest one. I think you see the 5th October 2020. I think 5th October 2020 new rules come for students, and accordingly they have Home Office updated both child sponsor as well as Tier 4 sponsor. So first things, you need to find the student sponsor for child student sponsor. Not university cannot sponsor child normally, most of the university, but some university, for example, Anglo-Saxon University can sponsor child student as well. So first you need to find a sponsor from the Home Office to sponsor your child. then if you pay that tuition fee to the university will issue a CAS letter, and then your child can apply for anti-clearance visa. And once at the same time, when your child will apply for anti-clearance visa, you can apply same time for yourself as a parent of a child student. Now, in terms of requirement, I'll show you. The requirement is basically, first I say that you need to satisfy, your child has to be aged between 4 to 17 years. If he's over 18 years old, then child has to apply for Tier 4 student visa. Generally, Tier 4 student visa, the parents cannot come with them. So the child students' parents can come to the UK, and once the parents in, then the parents can also apply for their dependent as well. So there is a separate requirement for parents. I'll give you some more information. So let me finish the child student visa requirement. Now, you can make the application 6 months before your course start. I mean, once you get your CAS letter, you can stay to make the application, and you can come to the UK after once you get a visa. Generally, within 2 months, you will get the decision of your visa. Now, how long the child will get visa? This is normally, if your child is under 16 years old, your child will get a visa for 6 years plus 4 months. This is the first. If the child is over 17, I mean, then the child will not get 6 years. He will get only 1 year for the visa, and then obviously he need to switch to Tier 4. So 3 years if the child is up to 17, please. Now, the child also can extend his visa if he continues study. So initially, maybe he will get visa as long as his course. For example, if his course is for 2 years, he will get 2 years visa, and then he can extend his or her visa once he passed or completed 2 years. Once he is age 17, or when he will be appear to be 18, if you move to any university, he can switch to Tier 4 student visa. The cost is mainly tuition fee, and the home office cost is £348 if someone apply from outside the UK, and if someone apply from inside the UK is 475. 475 pounds. Now, what the child can do? Normally, child obviously will not work, but if the child is over 16 years old, the child can work part-time up to 10 years, full-time in vacation period. That's what the child can work. If it is under 16 years old, child will not able to work. Child cannot get applied for public fund, or take a full-time job, or cannot work as a self-employed, or child will not able to apply for settlement under this category, because he will get a visa or will able to stay up to 6 years. Now, in terms of course, so what course they have to come, child? In England, there is a national curriculum, so he can do any national curriculum course, A-level or a GCSE at the level of his age. Other than also, child can do any regulated qualification framework at level 3 or below. So this is the requirement for a child. And now, once the child get visa, obviously that's what I said, that the parent also can get visa for 12 months to come to the UK. Now, if you first you need to think about your child, so you need to manage to get a CAS letter from any university, from any college or a school, and then once your child get visa, then you can apply parent of a child student visa. This is the only visa where a parent can come to the UK. None of the visa category, if it's Tier 2, Tier 4, Tier 5, Tier 1, or the student visa, work permit visa, No one can bring their parents in the UK under usual immigration rules. But only exception is if a minor child come to the UK for study visa, then the parent can come as a parent of a child student visa. More interestingly, this was a surprise to me, that parent also can bring their dependent in the UK. So for example, if you have 2 or 3 child, if you send one child in get visa, you will come as a parent of a child. Now you have 2 more child who are dependent on you, then you can also apply for as a dependent of yourself. But obviously you have to satisfy the requirement. So the requirement as a parent of a child is, the first requirement is obviously your child must be at a study in an independent fee-paying day school in the UK. If your child study in any university over 18, you cannot come. Obviously, your child has to be study as a minor, means under 18 years old, and he is study as an independent fee-paying day school in the UK, and you must meet the eligibility requirement. Now, eligibility requirement is obviously under the immigration rules. You must not breach any immigration law previously. You must not produce any fraudulent document with your application. As soon as you can satisfy all these requirements, then you can apply for parent of a child student. Now, the main eligibility requirement is for basically you satisfy that your child is in a college, in a university. You must have enough money. After all, everything is money. So you must have enough money to support yourself, your child, any dependent while in the UK. So you must have enough money to support yourself and your child while you'll be in the UK. Or if you apply for any dependent, also you have to satisfy that you have enough money to maintain yourself. The second requirement is obviously you are not only in the UK, you will have another house in your home country. So you must able to maintain another home in your outside the UK. And you must show the amount of money you have. For example, you will get visa for 12 months as a parent of a child student. So you must have enough money to maintain yourself for next 12 months. At the same time, you must have enough money to maintain your second home at your home countries. For example, if you are from Bangladesh, so you must have enough money to maintain your home in Bangladesh, as well as while you'll be in the UK on parent visa or as a child on the child student visa. Then you should have enough money to maintain yourself while you in the UK. So this is the mandatory requirement. And you plan to leave the UK end of your visit. This is also, you must show a document, documentary evidence that your intention is to leave the UK once your visa expire, or unless you extend for further 12 months. Because first, initially you will get 12 months, and after that you will get you will extend your visa further 12 months. Your child must be, this is important, that your child must be under 12 years old. So if your child is over 12 years, you will not get visa, you will not qualified for. Only those child who is under 12 years old, they will get visa. They can come to the UK as a parent of a child. So once your child appear or attend the age of 12th birthday, you will not get visa, or you will not able to extend your visa. Or if your child is switched to in future, again, if he over 12 years, if his visa expire, if he doesn't continue to study, again, you will not able to extend your visa. So this is the requirement. In addition to that, if you want to bring any of your dependent, Again, you have to satisfy the details requirement. That is, main connection is with your minor child. As soon as your minor child is studying, as soon as your minor child is in fee-paying independent school, as soon as he passed the course, generally you will get visa, or you can extend for further 12 months. I'll sum up what I discussed today. I discussed basically child student visa, that if anyone who is aged between 4 years to 17 years old or under 18 years old, they can come to the UK as a child student. The requirement is you must have a offer, unconditional offer letter from an independent school. In England, there are a lot of independent school and independent colleges. I show you the list. This is the list of independent school and colleges. You can find it in the Home Office website. This is updated last week, which is Register of Student Visa, Register of Student Sponsor. And in this list, more than 1,000 independent school and colleges who can sponsor a child student from overseas. So once the child get an offer letter from the independent school, then the second requirement is he must have enough money to maintain himself while he will be in the UK. So he must keep the money in his bank account. Obviously, he is a minor, so he might not be able to keep that money. In that case, he can open a joint account with their parent, and that account he can save that money. He can keep that money, and then he need to provide evidence, bank statement, a letter from bank, and the proof of relationship with his parents. Now, after that, once he get the CAS letter, he prove his age, and then he can apply for visa, and he come to the UK. The child can study in the UK, get visa up to 6 years. If it is up 17, then he will get another only 3 years. Now, once the child get visa, their parents also can come to the UK as a parent of child student visa. Now, parent will get visa for 12 months. Within this 12 months, if the child the child has to be under 12 years old. So if the child is over 12 years, child can live alone with a foster carer. Someone has to take responsibility, but parent will not able to extend their visa. So if the parents want to come to the UK, the child must be under 12 years old. Parent will get 12-month visa, and they can extend again for further 12 months. If the parents has any other dependent, for example, if the parents have another child, 2 years or 1 year, the child is dependent, the child will also get visa. So this is 3 generation, 3 stage. Once the first student, which is under 12 years old, your child will get visa to come to the UK as a child student. And the second, you as a parent will apply for parent of a child students. And the third is, if you have any dependent, also you can bring them as soon as you prove that you do have enough money to maintain yourself, maintain your dependent, and maintain a second home in your home country. Viewers, I was speaking about the details requirement of child student visa, and I said this is the only visa where a student can bring their parents. If you go look at into any other point-based system, whether tier 1, tier 2, tier 5, tier 4, none of the visa category can bring their parents in the UK. This is the only visa where a child, the parents can come as a parent of a child student visa. And if the parents have any other dependent, that dependent also can come to the UK as soon as you have money. Thank you very much to watch this short video. I'll come back after a short break, and I'll give you a brief information about tier 4 student visa. October from yesterday, new point-based system is in place as a part of post-Brexit immigration plan. The UK government going to introduce new point-based system as a part of post-Brexit immigration plan. The purpose is obviously to open the UK for brilliant, intelligent student, intelligent applicant, scientists, nurses, doctors. This is the first stage of post-Brexit immigration plan. They introduce a new point-based system for international student, which the rule came from yesterday. So from now on, if any international student come to the UK, they will get 2 years work permit once they completed their study. International student obviously is a very straightforward application. The requirement is very straightforward. You need only 40 points. If you if you do have a letter from any university in the UK, you will get 30 points, and if you have maintenance to maintain yourself, you will get another 10 points, 40 points. Very simple. But English language requirement, many people confused. English language requirement IELTS 6, 6.5 or 7 point is not a requirement for immigration rules or the Home Office. It is a requirement of the university. So if the university accepts you without any English language, Home Office will issue visa, because immigration rules doesn't require that you should have IELTS 7.5 or 8.5, something like that. What the Home Office want is you are a genuine student. Now, the Home Office, once the university issue CAS letter, Home Office will probably interview you to find out whether a genuine student or not. They will conduct an interview over the telephone, or they will conduct an interview via video link, Zoom, or any other media. It depends on the Home Office. But most of the case, if the university accept, Home Office will not refuse unreasonably any genuine student, because right now UK needs international student, a lot of opportunity, a lot of job due to the Brexit. A lot of European nationals are going to leave the UK, so there is a prospect of job, prospect of vacancy for international students. So, and also there is a financial difficulty for the UK. So if the international student come, they will bring a lot of money to the UK, and that's what the also a secondary purpose. So if any international student come to the UK, they can come to the UK, complete their study, whether it's graduate or undergraduate or any postgraduate, and then they will get 2 years work permit. 2 years work permit, they can do work, business, or they can just stay. After the 2 years, they can switch to any other tier 2 general category. The new point-based system will be placed from January again, so which will be more flexible. I'll discuss the details new point-based system in any future live session. Today, I mainly focus on a student visa, that is a child student visa, how parent can come to the UK of a child student, and what is the new update in light of recent development of immigration rules for Tier 4 student visa. Thank you very much, all of you who ever watch my program live, react, and who will watch in future. Everyone, stay safe, and help your family. Bye for today.